Hi, this video will show you on how to apply color in CSS. So, in working with color in CSS, we have the color values. Okay, so these values are color which is given by an exact numeric representation, and we can do that for the RGB color triplet. So the intensity of primary colors are expressed as a set of numbers in CSS. We have the RGB color, and inside the parentheses, we have to specify the color values for the red, green, and blue. We can also use the hexadecimal numbers, which is can be expressed in the base 16 numbering system. So this figure shows the color addition in the RGB color model. So we have red, green, and blue, and we can have the combinations of two primary colors and the three primary colors. For the combination of red and green, we have yellow, and the red and blue is magenta, and blue and green is cyan. And we have the combinations of all the colors. Okay, we have white. So we can have also the HSL color values, in which H is the hue. This is the tint of a color that is represented by a direction on a color wheel. The S is the saturation. This measures the intensity of a color and ranges from 0 to 100%. 0, okay, has no color, and 100% is the full color. Now, L is the lightness, which measures the brightness of a color and ranges from 0, which is black, up to 100%, which is white. Okay, so this figure shows how will you define the color range under the HSL color model. We have here the hue that is expressed in degrees on the color wheel. In this case, orange is about 38%. Okay, green is 120, blue is 240, and red is 0%. And we have the saturation from 0 up to 100. Okay, so it varies from 0% up to 100%. And the lightness is from 0 to 100% also, and in which 0 is no color and 100%, I mean it's opposite. 0 is black and for the dark color, and the 100% has no color. Okay, you can also define the opacity. Okay, this defines how solid a color appears, and we have to define the opacity using the property adding an A at the end of the RGB or the HSL color. So for the RGB, there are four parameters. The red, green, and blue are the first three, and the last one is the opacity. And the opacity will set the color ranging from 0, that is completely transparent, and up to 1.0, which is completely opaque. And HSLA, we have four parameters: the hue, saturation, and lightness. And the last one is the opacity. Now, you can use those colors to set the text color and the background color. So you can set the CSS to define the text and background color for each element on a web page. To set the text color, we have the color property and the color value. For the color value, you can have the RGB and HSL Okay. And for the background color, you can have the background dash color property. Then after the colon, we have the value. Okay. So you can apply also the color name like black, white, blue, cyan, okay, something like those color names. Okay, so let us have the demonstration. So for the demonstration, we will be using our previous activity. So um, we have set here our background color to RGB of 205, 237, and 215. Now we will be using the MS Paint property to get the color values of RGB and HSL. Now we'll try to edit colors, and we have here the hue, saturation, and the luminosity, and the RGB, which is 000, and it's set to um uh down or black. Okay, so we have set the color to I'll try to modify the size of this one and try to input 205. That's red, and the green is 237, and blue is 15. So something like this color. Now, and it applied to um, this one. So now, so that is how the color is applied to HTML page. Now I will be getting the color that is something brighter than this one. Okay, for example, all right. Okay, so 156 to 175. Okay, for the body, that's um the background color is, we will be using the RGB color 156 to 20 and 175. Okay, save all. Okay, save all, then we'll try to refresh. So our body contains this color. Okay, and now we can set up to specific element for the nav. Okay, for the nav navigation, or I mean, we'll try to use the header. The header, which involves the, okay, so let's try to apply color for the header and the nav. Okay, so for that, we can apply that one to the background color for this logo and the navigation background. So we'll try to edit this one, and we have the header, we have the nav, and we'll try to apply the background color, which is, we will be using the RGB color, and we will go back to the paint and something like darker color of green. Okay. So this one, 103 to 01133. 103 to 01 and 133. Okay, save, and we'll try to view this one, F5. So our header and navigation color background is already changed. Okay. All right. Now we'll try to modify the okay, we cannot modify the color of um the links as for now, since by default this is the color of the links. Later on we'll be changing it to when we have arrived in the um links topic. Okay, so now um that is how will you apply color, and let's try to have the opacity. Okay, so we'll try to have the opacity of for example, we will be mm, applying the color to like the text color, for example, body, the content of index, which are section and footer. Okay, section and footer as for this is only for the demonstration. So for the section, we're trying to have this background color. Okay, 36 155. um for the section, and okay, section only, then we will set the background color to RGBA. So we have the, again, what's that, 36 155, 36 155, and its the opacity is 0.5. I know we will be applying the opacity to the text color later. Okay, save, and we'll try to view F5. So it's darker now for the section. Now we'll try to apply a color to the text. So this is only for section, so RGBA. So for the text color, we'll be applying the lighter color. So we can use the 255, 3255. Okay. All right. So 255, 255, and 255. And the opacity is 0.5. Save. F5. Okay, so that's how you can see the opacity of this one. Now, for example, you have completely opaque, that's 1.0. Save. F5. Okay. F5. Okay, so it's completely opaque. that is, you are there. We have the text, but it cannot be seen. It's because it's zero opacity. Okay, so this is only for the demonstration. Okay, F5. All right, so that is how will you apply color in CSS. Thank you.